Hey! Hi, hello! Welcome back to the Goat Force Gaming channel where we play the roguelikes and the roguelites and hopefully add some awesome games to your backlog. That's what we do every time. And I would argue that we do a pretty damn good job of it most times. That's what we aim to do. I'm biased, of course. So if you like the rogues, tell you what, you're in the right place. I'm glad you're here with us. I am back with a new one that I heard about out there on the Reddits. The dev posted that they just recently had their release of a prototype of the game, and they were looking for feedback, and I said, hey, this looks like it's right up my alley. It's a roguelite arena survival with a more active combat system. This is not, an auto shooter fighter, but we've got, elements of bullet heaven on display here, which is just lovely. All right, icing thrower. Let's grab that. So it's a roguelite arena survival game where you play as a chef. How cool is that? I figured it was just extremely appropriate for the channel, given that we always like to have some food talk and some coffee talk while we're playing along here. So we're gonna check this one out today. This is Crafty Survivors, and I am stuck on a tree. The game will be out sometime in 2002, according to the Steam listing. And if you find interest in this game, let's go flambe. I would like to go roasty toasty. If you've got an interest in this one, you can find it out on itch, the prototype version. And if you're not familiar with itch, it'll take you 2 seconds to create an itch account, and then you can get out there and start playing some games from indie creators. Do we go sticky sugar? Roasting time. Throws an oven at the direction you are aiming at, spews flames all around it, and explodes, leaving all enemies with roasted debuff. That sounds just wonderful. Let's go ahead and throw an oven out there. Wow. That's really something. I enjoy that quite a bit. So we're going to try to have a good run in Crafty Survivors today. Let's see, Salt and Wound. Enemies affected by spiced receive 10% additional damage. Enemies have a chance to be burned when affected with the roast effect, dealing damage per second. I think we'll go with Overcooked because we've got, we've got a couple of ways that we're doing some burn effect out there. We're going to talk a little bit about the Pumpkin Festival that I was at. Sticky sugar. Enemies affected by candied receive the slow debuff. One additional oven is thrown. Yes. Love that. Yeah, that's fantastic. So we're going to talk about pumpkins. I am also going to show off some of the pumpkins as we're talking about that. What else are we going to do? Well, we're going to talk about memories of beef. Yes, memories of beef. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, we're going to retry. But before we get into all of that nonsense, let's talk about some business with the business. Because I'm out here doing a business. Not really. Not really. If you're new here, thanks for being here with us. If you're not new here, I'm glad you're here with us. This community is tremendous. If you are new, we would all love to earn the right to your subscription so that the community continues to grow. And we've got even more cool people to talk to in the comments. What is this? Peppercorn poof. Creates a cone of wind full of black pepper that knockbacks enemies and causes the spiced effect. Oh, okay. I've heard of the spiced effect. Oh, that's cool. So we've got 3 uses and then maybe a reload happens? That's outstanding. Okay. Yeah, I like that this game involves food. That I haven't seen one of these Vampire Survivor likes include food yet, so this is unique. All right, let's see. Precise measurements increase the chance of dealing a critical hit with your weapon by 10%. Roasting time. This is the one with the oven. Salt rains on an area around a random enemy close to you, doing damage. That sounds good. Oh, and causing the spiced effect. Let's just look at what this is. Okay. Let's go with the rain. It looks like that's automatic, so you don't have to aim, which is nice. We've got this handy-dandy little dash roll to get us out of trouble when we need it. Oh. All right. So, over the weekend, I had the opportunity to attend a pumpkin carving festival, and there were, gosh, I mean, enemies affected by spiced receive 10% additional damage. I think that would be good. That's a nice passive for the setup we currently have. There were probably 1,000 pumpkins in all, and I was just blown away by some of the pumpkins that were on display. These pumpkins, because we talked to some of the art. Oh, stuck on the tree. All right, that's okay. That's okay. We're jumping right back in. Some of the artists that we talked to said that these pumpkins take 4 to 5 hours to complete. They are large pumpkins, weighing about 100 to 150 pounds. These pumpkins apparently are brought in from the Pennsylvania area. Must be something in the soil. I don't know. That out east soil there. Let's see, do we go Salt Rain again? I actually liked that just kind of selected automatically for us instead of having to focus on who we were shooting at. We've got to watch out for those trees this time. But they had several sections of pumpkins that you could walk through. Some with famous people that we had lost. So, ooh, cinnamon spikes. Let's do that. I like, oh, wait a second. The area of effect of this skill is increased. That might be nice. Down the line. Let's grab another skill first. So you had a pumpkin carving of Bob Saget, and next to him was Gilbert Godfrey, for instance. And, you know, you're just seeing these, and it's a reminder that these people are gone. Like, I had kind of forgotten that we lost Bob. Which is, you know, the timing is interesting because my kids would not have known who this guy was, but they just recently started watching Full House on HBO. You know, the series from the 80s. Let's see, roasting time. I do like flambe. Let's go flambe. Flambe kind of gets out there and pulls them in. It's got a nice effect to it, actually. And then you can go in there and grab everything because it takes care of them. Then they had a section where they did body parts. Ooh, let's... Oh, wait a second. Is this a passive? Every 3 knife slashes, a rotating knife spawns around you, cutting all enemies and leaving them with the chopped effect. Oh, wow. Let's do that. There it is. Wow, that's cool. All right, we'll throw this out there. Get the spice rain going. So you had pumpkins with brains. They had an area where it was classic monsters. So you had the werewolf, the witch, just all kinds of stuff. And truth be told, when we had gotten out there initially and started seeing these pumpkins, just the way they were carved, every attack does an additional knife slash. Let's do that. Sounds great. Oh, wow. Yep, that's good stuff. I like it that you can make the primary attack that much better. Wow. Every 8 knife slashes spawns cutting waves that travels in lines all around you. Cutting all enemies, these waves do the same damage as your weapon's damage and leave enemies with the chopped effect. Hard to say no to that. I know it's 8, but we'll get there. There it goes. That's awesome. Boy, we got a lot of good options now. One of the coolest ones, of course, I've got a bias towards anything Freddy Krueger. He's one of my favorites. There was a Nightmare on Elm Street pumpkin, and it was fantastic. They had a nasty-looking witch pumpkin as well. Hopefully the quality of the photos turned out okay for your viewing pleasure. Salt and Wound, enemies affected by spiced. Let's see. Enemies have a chance to be burned. Precise increases the chance of dealing a critical hit with your weapon. Let's do that. Nice. Saw some 30s there. That's good. Just a lot to see. And then they had, of course, guys on stilts that were covered in lights, and they had a guy that was swinging. He had torches on ropes, and I believe he was on skates of some kind as well. Just a lot on display. It was a really cool event to walk through. A great way to spend an evening with family and friends. Increase the number of uses of this skill, and I wouldn't mind that. Reduces the cooldown of all skills by 10%. Okay, I think we're going to go with that. I got to remember to use this rain, because it's automatic as far as selecting where it's going to go. Now, you might be wondering, Goat, what is all that wood you're picking up there? Well, that is part of the meta progression, which I'll show off once we die here. Oh, we got a tough guy here. Let's light him on fire, shall we? Oh, he doesn't want to go down, does he? Apparently, we can build up a village and a number of buildings in our area. So that looks like a cool feature of the game. Hey, how about this? Ooh, wow. Sticky Sugar, level 1. Enemies affected by candied receive the slow debuff and have their movement speed reduced. You know, I'm just thinking, do we have anything that does the candied effect? I don't know if we do or not. The area of effect of this skill is increased. Freezing time throws a fridge. I think we're going to do this. I'm a big fan of the rain. Okay. Perfect. Ooh, we've got little dudes now. Nice. Okay, increase the number of uses of this skill. Icing Thrower. Each enemy defeated with Serve has a 0.5% chance of healing 1 heart. Oh. Oh, wow. Let's do that. So we've got even more knife swings happening now, I think. Wonderful. Okay. Assault rains on an additional random enemy. Let's do that. Yeah, that is tremendous. These reds are worth quite a bit of experience. The skills work even better if you remember to use them all. Turns out. Boy, we are just rocking here. The suction power of the pan increases. Yep, let's do that. Okay. Now, what's interesting about the approach the devs took with this game is that there are stages that you're unlocking along the way. So, quite honestly, I don't know how long this stage lasts. I don't see a timer. So maybe it's driven by resource collection or enemy kills. Not quite sure. Okay. Each enemy defeated with serve. Right. 2 rotating knives are spawned instead of 1, and more cutting waves are created in additional directions. Yes. That sounds great. Oh, wow. They're not kidding. So that was the Pumpkin Festival, and it was a great time. If you have anything like that locally, and the reviews are good, like this one, you know, consider attending. It was just a tremendous time. Okay. All right, we got the wood. Oh, look at this. Do we have an exit or a... Oh, go to the exit. Okay, there we go. I will indeed. Stage clear. Okay. Wonderful. God, if that doesn't remind you of Mario, right? So let's show off the meta progression now. This is the village area that I was talking about. And now this is a prototype, so it looks like they're still working on some of this stuff. But then we've got Experience Gang happening. Looks like we don't have all the resources that we need yet. Let's take a look at this. Okay, so 157 out of 100. We'll get attack speed plus 1%. Let's upgrade it. Yeah, that's really neat. All right, so we need some more rock. But we've got to take care of the restaurant, damn it. Let's go back. Check out stage 2 here. Oh, yeah, stage 2. Okay, so apparently there's 2 other characters as well that we can look forward to unlocking, probably in the full version of the game. Now, this does look similar to the first area that we were in, but maybe we've got some different enemies that we're going to see. We'll figure that out. So anyway, if you have an Android phone, and maybe iOS does this as well, Caramel Drop. Let's go with Caramel Drop. We didn't see that one last time. I'm a fan. Look at that. They get sticky. They get some damage done to them. Okay. We're going to make it the stickiest of the ickiest. How about that? So if you've got an Android phone, you know about this. And again, maybe iOS does this as well. But Android will, take a look at your photos, the older ones, and you'll get a notification that says, "Hey, you've got some memories to look at. Do you want to look at some memories?" We'll definitely start upgrading the knife. That was very worth it. And so, I had some memories show up, and my memories were of some burnt ends that I ate a year ago. Because I have so many pictures of food on my phone. And so, let's see, increases caramel puddle duration by 20%. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Like I said, we're going to make it the stickiest of the icky run. So, I sent it over to my brother-in-law, and I said, I'm willing to bet that most people who get this notification, they have pictures of their kids and their family and their friends popping up. But the goat's phone, I have memories of beef that I've eaten. Those are my memories that pop up. And I said, I wouldn't have it any other way. Every attack does an additional knife slash. Yeah, that was worth doing. I wonder if we selected stage 2. I thought I had. I mean, I'll play stage 1 again if that's what this is. Let's go flambe. I think this one's really good. If we die, I'm going to be okay with it because this is making me think that maybe we selected stage 1 again on accident. If I did, I didn't mean to. All right. Yeah, so I have, well, this guy seems like he's showing up much earlier. I will say that. So I have beautiful pictures of beef that pop up. And, you know, don't get me wrong, I've got pictures of my children as well. But more often than not, it's beef that pops up in my memories. Okay, the suction power of the pan increases. Increases attack speed by 10%. I mean, that would be pretty good. Yeah, let's go with that. Get in there. Oh, man. Okay, that's all right. All right, we're going to get in. We're going to take one more attempt. Okay, so that was stage 2. They're both grasslands. I see. So they've added the rock resource is what's happening. All right, we're going to do one more go with this. Again, this is Crafty Survivors. This will be out on Steam sometime in 2022. If you want to play it now, you can find this out on itch.io, and I'll include the link in the description so that you can find it out there easily, either to wish list or to download and play now. Okay. Quick hands. Enemies have a chance to be burned when affected by roasted. Let's go... Let's go with flambe. We'll open with that. And we'll try to have a, I don't know, better run overall. How about that? You guys are probably like, what, memories of beef? That was like a really quick story, Goat. That wasn't, I don't know that was worth my time here. Well, you know, I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. Who's excited for Halloween, man? I'm looking quite forward to it. You know, I've been watching some really great films as of late out on Shudder. And what did I watch the other day? VHS 99. Which, you know, I get it. If you're not into VHS and all the weird tracking lines that hit the screen, I can totally appreciate that. It's weird. It's weird. But for me, it's weird in a good way. I enjoy it quite a bit. Ooh, that's going to be a big old flambe. That was a good one. Let's see if we can get that guy to explode on those guys. Perfect. Freezing time. We haven't tried this one yet. Let's go ahead and throw a fridge. Love it. Love it. That's fantastic. And it stays out there for a minute or two as well. All right, we're going to toss another fridge out there in a moment. Salt and wound. Overcooked. We need the... Yeah. That's a good one. Okay. Yep. All right, now we'll have some freezing action going. Oh, that was awesome. Yeah, so VHS 99, watched that, enjoyed it. And now I'm really looking forward to Guillermo del Toro's Cabinet of Curiosities that starts this week. Very excited. Okay, we don't have the caramel drop yet. We could do roasting time. Let's do roasting time. So we'll have the oven and the freezer. being thrown. It only seems right. Okay. We need to get these guys to domino, explode on each other again. There it is. Come up here and grab all of this. Okay. Enemies have a chance to be burned when affected with the roasted effect, dealing damage per second. Or we could expand that. I think we should go with that. Alright, there's the big guy. Ooh, I like that little ice cube effect. That's nice. Alright, let's not get hit by these dudes. Let's grab all of this. Some nice reds in there. You know I like the reds. Precise measurements. Increase the chance of dealing a critical hit with your weapon. That was pretty good last time. Let's do that. Yeah, the weapon gets utilized pretty frequently, so that's like a double whammy on that. We got something good hanging out over there. We're going to grab in a moment. Okay. Beautiful. Freezing time level 2. Increases the range of the freezing bursts. Outstanding. Okay, Chef's Knife, level 2. Yep, that's an easy decision. Let's pop this out there. Ooh, man. Wonderful. Just take them right in that circular pattern that we always talk about. Hey, let us know in the comments what some of your favorite horror films are to watch this time of year. Let us know if you've got recommendations, you know. Would love to see some film recommendations out there that I wasn't aware of. Outstanding. What do we get? Roasting time, level 2. 1 additional oven is thrown. I think it's funny that we're out here throwing ovens. I appreciate that. Okay. 1 additional oven is thrown and increases skill damage by 50%. Wow. Okay, let's go 3 ovens. Wowee. Look at all the reds. Beautiful. We'll do that for sure with all the fire effect that we have going. More reds. Oh, we got the pan doing the fire effect as well. Wowee. Okay, salt rains on an additional random enemy. I think we're probably going to go that way, yep. Oh, man. Didn't mean to get hit. Every once in a while, a really good horror film just kind of, you know, gets away from me. Somebody recommends one that I've never seen that, you know, ends up being like 2 or 3 years old, and it's like, oh my God, how did I miss out on this? Reduces the cooldown of all skills. Love it. Let's go roasty toasty. All right. You know, in the thread that I was in on Reddit where the dev was posting about this being out there and available, people were showing up saying, oh, yeah, you know, but it's just another Vampire Survivors game. You know, sure, I guess that's valid, but I think this is a unique enough take on it where we shouldn't just immediately dismiss it. There's quite a few people that are going to miss out on a really great game here. That's just the GOAT's opinion. Okay, what do we want to do here? Yeah, maybe we... let's go with that. Throw an even more powerful fridge. How about it? And then we flame them too, right? First we freeze them, then we flame them. That's what we're doing here. Outstanding. Okay, got some stone. Hey, cheers to you, by the way. My daughter made coffee this morning and brought it up to me. I called down. I said, hey, what do you know about that juice? She made the coffee, ground the beans fresh and everything, and made me an outstanding dark roast. All right, stage clear. How about it? So do we have Grasslands Stage 3 happening here? Okay. So we're not going to jump into this one. This is where I'm going to cut this, but it looks like now we're going to get some wood and stone. Let's see if we can do anything over here. Because I know one of these wanted some stone. Okay, can't do that yet. Not yet on that one. Sculptor's Gallery not available. Okay. So we can do this. Oh, not enough materials. Right. Oh, because math. Right. Well, this is a fun little game. Crafty Survivors. It'll be out sometime in 2022. If you want to play the prototype now, you'll find it out on itch.io. It is one of those things where you can set your own price. The suggested price was $2 US. If you want to go more, if you want to go less, it's really up to you. Some of these games work that way out on itch. But I want to thank Flannel Bear Games for letting me know about the game out on Reddit. And cheers to them. I hope that you all like what you saw and maybe consider getting in here or wish listing the game out on Steam. It helps these indie devs so much to give traffic to their Steam page and to get games wish listed. So you have a good rest of your day. And we will see you next time out on the Goat Force Gaming channel, where we will play a roguelike or a roguelite, because that's just simply what we do every single time. You can count on it. You can set your watch and warrant to it, even. At some point, somebody in the comments is going to go, hey, I know what that's from, Goat. That's really cool that you say that. Hasn't happened yet. Maybe it'll be you. You take care. We'll see you next time.